First of all, let's just discuss men's singles and in which Christo Popov will be against Anders Antonsen, and Christo Popov defeated Kunlaut Wittitson and it was a straight 2-set win, and Anders Antonsen defeated Li Shifeng in a third set match. First of all, let's just talk about Kunlaut Wittitson versus Christo Popov. It was 11-21 and 20-22 means Christo Popov won here, and one thing that I observed in this match was Christo Popov was way better. If you are watching my videos from last 1 or 2 months or 3 months, you know that how much I admire Christo Popov's gameplay. I know some people have told me that Christo Popov is unable to win tournaments and everything. They have told that he's going into some quarters or semis but unable to go into finals and everything. These are the questions that I get. But one thing that I have always told you, that this guy is having immense amount of potential. And why I say that he is having potential. One thing, I will recommend his match against Victor Axelsen few years back, when Victor Axelsen gave him his t-shirt and t-shirt was exchanged. That match when Christo Popov's leg went, I will say that his leg was not even working on court. That match was the time when I understood that how much potential Christo Popov has. If you know that match, just comment down below. And talking about Kunlaut Wittitson versus Christo Popov, some will say that there was an issues here and some will say the issues was here, there and something. But one thing that was clear, that Christo Popov was better man yesterday. As I have always discussed that Kunlaut Wittitson is having one of the most stable footwork and most stable gameplay. He knows when to pace up the game, he knows when to pace down the game. But yesterday, Christo Popov just, I will say that way better. He was better in every part. One thing that was, I will say that exceptional was his deceptions, not in sense like he's doing some trick shots and everything. No, his shots variation, like one shot I remember that Christo Popov got in his forehand and he did a backhand shot from that moment, and I was like, man, this was impressive. And it reminded me of Linden used to do that shot too. And these are the type of shots that Christo Popov did yesterday, and he was way faster than Kunlaut Wittitson. Kunlaut Wittitson tried to cope up in second set. He was, I would say that a little bit over 2 in second set. 14-11 were the scores. 18-12 scores. 18-12 scores it was. And from that moment, Christo Popov won that second set. I was like, man, what a match here. And talking about Li Shifeng versus Anders Antonsen, match extended to a third set. Let me tell you one thing, that yesterday's Anders Antonsen was one of the most calm and composed. Composed is the word that I will describe here regarding Anders Antonsen. I have seen this type of Anders Antonsen way back, because this current Anders Antonsen do some mind games majority of the time. I will say that 90-95% time Anders Antonsen do his mind games and different type of things. But yesterday's gameplay, he was totally focused on the game until 13-18 points, and man, I lost that part. Man, I was thinking like, why are you delaying this thing? He got a yellow card from umpire, and that is the thing that umpire needs to do. Few months back when Anders Antonsen was shouting on umpire, I told you that even umpire didn't give him warning, and yesterday umpire gave him yellow card, and it was the perfect thing that should be done with any player, not just Anders Antonsen, any player who will shout on umpire or argue with umpire. Argue in the sense, I am not saying that if a player is protesting against whatever happening with him on court, that's completely fine. But arguing and shouting on umpire, that is against code of conduct. So at least warning should be given. But yesterday he got yellow card, and perfect, he was delaying the game. And after he won, and he was again looking like he's again composed. I just want this Anders Antonsen who is more calm and composed on court. This Anders Antonsen can defeat even Shiu Chi too. He's just amazing in that part. But this mind games and everything, he needs to just do some things regarding that. If he eliminate these mind games and everything from his match or his game, I will say that Anders Antonsen has every potential to be the best player. But I don't know what's going on with him, why he do this type of things. But that's completely fine. Let's just move on to women's singles.